Good morning. I make videos about my journey with healing autoimmune. There's a lot of food on this channel, but I also do these chat videos, which are topics that are on my mind that also pertain to this. And it could be something that's on your mind. Sometimes you'll email me or contact me and ask me to talk about something, and I will. It's just a topic and I riff on that topic. So if you're here more for the food and you'd like my grocery list that I'm using right now, I'm doing the all raw protocol right now, and there's a grocery list below. If you're interested in the support group, there's a link for that below as well. Today we're going to talk about my latest discovery that I'm obsessed with, puzzles, and how they soothe my nervous system. And I think they would help you too. So if you have autoimmune, you likely have issues with nervous system. Honestly, I really don't see how there's really anyone that doesn't have nervous system issues in some capacity. But especially anyone dealing with autoimmune, I've been working really hard on my nervous system for the last year. Actually, I would say 2 years, but year really knowing that that's what I was doing. And I've had great results, and I just kind of stumbled upon this. And there's scientific stuff behind this. This Christmas, I wanted an activity to do by the tree and by the fire at night. So I got some Christmas puzzles. I've enjoyed doing them in the past, but I haven't done them in a while. And I forgot how satisfying they are. And so I got a bunch of Christmas puzzles, and during that first puzzle, I was just amazed at what was going on with my brain. My brain is like a working dog. If I don't give it something to do, it's gonna eat the couch. Like, I have to have structure and focus and problems to solve. It's just how my brain works. But what's wonderful is to have a fun problem to solve and not like life problems to solve. You know, something fun that's joyful. And with every little piece of puzzle that you solve, there's like this burst of joy. And that's actually a thing. So I realized, I was talking to some people about this. Why haven't I been doing this all along? This is so awesome. I'm so into this. So upon further research, there is science behind the puzzle thing. It's really good for your brain. It improves cognitive function. It improves visual spatial reasoning, problem-solving skills, and it improves your memory. Did I already say memory? This is the one I'm working on right now. I'm so obsessed. Isn't it sweet? It's like, so everything I do, I want it to be seasonal. And this is like sweet little chipmunks curled up in their burrow. It's so cute with their little books and their tea. Oh, it's so sweet. And this is 1,000 pieces. So I've been doing anywhere from 500, 300 to 1,000. Obviously the 1,000 piece takes longer. I love this. It's so sweet. And just looking at this image is like a balm for my brain. I'm super, super visual. And so just seeing that makes me feel good and cozy. But looking at it for a long time and solving the puzzle part, I don't know. It's like magic. It's like actual magic. So I got a whole bunch. I got more than this, but I just wanted to share these with you because I think they're so beautiful. Like just looking at that, it's so pretty. This brand, I got a bunch of theirs because I like the small boxes. I'll link all this stuff below, the specific ones I got. But I really like this one because it comes in the small box. It's easier to store, takes up less space. And I just really like their artwork. Some of them have foil, which makes them extra delightful. Like this one does, and this one does. These little nuggets of foil, it's just really delightful. And here's another one, just examples of all the different things. So I realized that the more color and the more little things going on, the easier it is and the more fun it is. If it's too challenging, it's not as fun, but it has to be somewhat challenging for it to be fun, right? There's like a sweet spot. It's awesome because you can do this with someone else. Kids are really fun to do puzzles with. Some of these might be too hard for kids. Like this one's probably too hard for kids. They would just get frustrated. But you can get ones with bigger pieces. Or you can do them with another adult, or you can do them by yourself. And it's a way to spend time with people. It frees your brain. It totally frees my brain. Like, it gives my brain something to solve but it's pleasing and exciting and pleasant. And it also kind of empties it out. It's kind of like a meditation, because my brain will constantly scan for problems to solve and things to figure out. And, you know, I've had to really work at being mindful and not doing that, because you're really better off not thinking. Did you know? So I recently found out that there's people that don't have that dialogue in their mind all the time. It's very hard for me to comprehend that, because in my brain, it's just constant. Unless I'm meditating, or unless I'm in the zone, like when I'm doing this, or if I'm in that moment, in that flow or zone, or whatever you want to call it, then it shuts up. But if I'm not in that, which is probably a lot of the time, it's thinking, reasoning things out, trying to figure stuff out all the time. It's kind of exhausting. So things like this are very awesome to me, because it just shuts that up. In a way, I'm glad my brain works like that, because there's positives to it. But I think you're probably happier the less you think. I think you're definitely happier the less you think. But I can't comprehend it. I can't comprehend that there's people that don't have that running commentary in their brain. How is that possible? I'm constantly making the little commentary about what I'm observing, you know, trying to figure out there's like layers, right? So this layer is thinking what I'm gonna have to eat for lunch. This layer is thinking about the list of stuff I have to do, the chores. This layer is thinking about, I wonder where peacocks came from. Like, there's all these things going on all at once in my head. And what would it be like to not have that? I don't know. I guess it would be like meditating all the time. Have you heard of this? Are you like this? Where are these mythical people? It's mind-blowing to me that this exists. So I like the way my mind works. It just has to be channeled. It has to be channeled. Like a working dog. It has to be given something to do where it's going to be productive and happy. But if it's left to its own devices, there's trouble. So I've learned different ways to do this. And this is the easiest way and the most beautiful way. And you get to look at these beautiful images. I mean, I'm so visual that just looking at images, I can't explain it. It's just, I'm sure that if you scan my brain while I look at stuff like this, it's going to be lighting up in delightful ways. Do you do puzzles? Do you have something that you do? I've heard that people like to do like crocheting and knitting and stuff like that because they get the same thing that I'm talking about. Do you have tricks? What does your brain work like? I'd love to hear. Do you think all the time? Or are you one of these people that doesn't do that? And if you are, I'm so fascinated. Tell me more. I just would love to know. So I'll leave you with that today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you give puzzles a try or pull one out of the closet if you like puzzles and you just haven't thought to do one lately. I'll see you real soon. Happy healing.